What's up, everybody? Chef Plum here, hanging out, Taste of the Town in New Canaan. What an awesome event for an awesome cause, and we're gonna fire this thing off tonight with the Lobster Roll-Off. We got a bunch of great chefs coming in with lobster rolls. We're gonna taste them, got some really cool judges, and we're gonna find out just who has the best, I don't know, what do you call it, rock lobster, the best rock lobster. How about that? I don't know, that's a terrible joke. We're gonna find out who's got the best one. Awesome event, great time, looking so forward to being able to taste some of these awesome lobster rolls from some of the greatest chefs out here in New Canaan. We'll see you in a minute. What's going on, everybody? Chef Plum hanging out at Taste of the Town in New Canaan. I got it right this time. With my man Chef Scott from Silvermine Market. Chef, we're about to do the lobster roll. Tell me what you think about it. What's the secret here? What you got going on?
Fresh ingredients, tasteful. We keep it simple. You want to taste everything, you can taste what it's supposed to be like.
Right, right. So tell me, with your roll, to me, I think the actual roll part is one of the most important things when it comes to a lobster roll. Tell me about your roll.
It's good.
Okay.
It's got great taste, nice and dense. Got a good flavor.
Right.
It carries the butter and lobster flavors really well.
Butter? You got butter on it?
Butter.
He's got butter on it, and that's right. Butter on the lobster roll is one of the most important things we can, Chef. I hope it works out great for you.
Thank you.
And I got Chef Lube from Cava with me. Chef, we're doing lobster rolls, right?
Yes.
You guys are a beautiful wine bar. I love your building. Tell me what makes your lobster roll different than everybody else's.
We have to choose the fresh and nice, beautiful lobster.
Fresh and beautiful. Come on, everybody's saying that. What makes it different, Chef?
The main difference is you have to use fresh vegetables.
Okay.
Very simple, but natural. You have to taste the lobster really.
Sure.
And then use a nice bread.
Okay.
And then pretty much with vegetables helping a lot.
Are we buttering the roll?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
You cannot cheat that. You have to.
I'm hanging out here with my man, Chef Justin from Fjord Fish Market. Chef, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Chef.
Awesome, so check it out. Lobster roll-off. You guys are the fish market. Come on, man. What makes the best lobster roll?
Fresh lean lobster meat cooked every day, and the lobster roll made to order.
Okay.
Never frozen.
Beautiful.
And you only use just a little bit of mayonnaise to dress it.
Okay, okay.
But keep it really simple and just let the lobster speak for itself.
Beautiful. I love it. And tell one of the things to me that makes a great lobster roll is a beautiful roll. Obviously, the roll part. So you got to be buttering it for me, right?
Sure, sure. Little brioche, they made with butter, bread made with butter, and then maybe a little butter on top of it, just to toast it, get it nice and crispy. Yeah, butter makes it better.
Wow. Butter on a brioche roll from Fjord Fish Market. Dude, looking forward to tasting it, man.
Awesome.
Hanging out right now with my man, Chef Tony from Fishtales. Chef, what's going on? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Awesome, my man. So look, lobster roll-off. Here we go. Fishtales, seafood market. I'm expecting big things from you, Chef. What makes a beautiful lobster roll?
Hard shell, main lobster. You don't have, when you know how to cook, but you have to use the best ingredients so that make it look good.
So you talk about the best ingredients. What makes the best ingredient? What do you think? Is it the bun? Is it your sauce on the roll? What makes this?
It's a combination of everything.
All of them together?
Yeah, all together. The roll has to be a good roll,
Right.
first of all, and then the lobster has to be hard shell
Beautiful.
and big 2-pounders.
Right.
You know,
Because too big is almost not good, right?
too big is almost not good.
2.
All right, hanging out right now with my man Sandy from Baldanza?
Baldanza
Cafe. I'm really bad with some big words, Chef. I can't. I'm sorry. A bunch of Z's. I get mixed up.
Okay,
Baldanza Cafe. There you go. Here in New Canaan, Chef. We're about to do the lobster roll-off. We got a beautiful lobster roll coming at me, right? Tell me what makes the best lobster roll for you?
Well, it's the best lobster roll. First of all, for where it comes from. Little Cranberry Island, off the coast of Maine.
Okay.
Little Cranberry Lobster Company. One of the few lobster companies that believes in sustainability. Any females that have eggs, they release them.
Wow.
Perfect for us. We're all organic, so as far as fish, any company that bears those same feelings about organics, and they do, they're for us.
You know, it's so important. If we don't take care of these farmers like this, we're going to lose them. So I love that. That is awesome. I love to let go of the female ones that are pregnant. That's incredible. So tell me, we've talked a lot with a lot of the chefs here about the actual roll itself when it comes to the lobster roll. Tell me about it. What sets you apart?
Well, the lobster rolls, I would call it more of a traditional Connecticut lobster roll.
Love it.
I don't want to tell you too much about the details.
Okay.
But I would call it a classic lobster roll. My wife and I, Angela, traveled Maine.
Hi, Angela.
Hello.
And it was in search of the perfect lobster roll. We found this little place in Kennebunkport called the Crab Shack, and fell in love with their lobster roll. Now, we kind of did a version of it, but what we presented today and what we serve in the restaurant is, we kind of got the feeling from there.
All right, guys, we're about to start the lobster roll-off. It's going to be a lot of fun out here. Guys, so what do you think you're expecting to have? Let me change that question. What makes the best lobster roll in your humble, professional, expert opinion, because you have a microphone?
The butter.
That's right. I think the butter is very important. Now, the butter actually on the lobster itself, or maybe the lobster poached in butter, or just keep it simple and put it on the bread?
Both ways. I think poached in butter, though, would be phenomenal.
Yeah. Chef, what do you think?
I think the bun's really important.
The bun, really, really important.
It has to be soft. We don't want to compete with the lobster. The whole thing has to be soft. That's important.
The whole thing. Now, do you believe in like toasting the bun on the outside?
Toast the bun, but you don't want it to be dry.
I don't want to hit you with the microphone. I got really close. Sorry.
There's a lot of factors that.
Professional broadcaster, really. No, I apologize. Now, look, I'm going to try to throw it to you. So here.
Yeah. Well, I think it's got to be about the lobster.
Okay.
It's got to be a nice, sweet, well-grown lobster.
Okay. A well-grown lobster. That's what it's got to be. A nice, well-grown lobster. A well-grown lobster. I agree. I think it has to be the bun, but I'm not the judge here. You guys are the judge. Let's talk a little bit about texture of the lobster. What do you guys think? You think super, super soft or a little chew to it? Chef, what's your opinion?
Soft.
Very soft. So very, very soft. What do you think?
I want a little chew.
A little bit of chew? All right, go.
Chef, soft.
All right, so there we go. You lose. So you do not win today. No one agrees with you. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out here so far. Just at first glance, what do you guys think?
Looking left to right, all look phenomenal. All seem to fit the bill. I think we're going to have something different in every single one of them.
I think the plateware is fantastic. That's kind of what's really setting off each dish. You guys can tell only the finest Dixie-ware from Stop and Shop. It looks beautiful. What do you think, Chef?
I mean, they all look really different, so that's great. That's gonna be tough for us to decide.
They do look very, very different, and I'm excited to see which one. I mean, this here, I mean, that's a meal, so I'm not sure who's getting that besides me.
Yeah.
That's right, that's right. So, we're going to get in here, we're going to dig in, get a few tastes. I'll let these guys jump in here for a second, and then we'll start asking some questions as they're tasting. And then we're going to bring out each chef. These guys have no idea whose is what. They have no idea A, B, C, D, and E.
Is there a time limit?
Oh yeah, you guys have 25 seconds to eat each one of these plates. No, I'm just kidding. So they're going to taste it. They have no idea whose is whose, and then each chef from each individual restaurant is going to come and pitch themselves and tell them what they did without giving away which is which. So it's a completely blind tasting test. Let's see what goes on, guys. Let's dig in.
So we're digging in.
And make sure you have nice
I
handwriting.
think we're going to let the chef cut.
Wait, they gave you a knife? That's a rather large knife. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Oh boy.
We'll start with A.
There we go.
I'm going to move this so it doesn't get too here.
All right. This is A. This is from Restaurant A, you guys.
The bun on this looks amazing.
It looks like a beautiful bun on there. My guess is brioche, Chef. What do you think?
Feels like brioche.
Feels like brioche. Got a little corn salad on the plate and some potatoes, so we're getting side dishes as well. I think that's cheating. You can't put side dishes on your plate, whoever did that. The side dishes cleanse the palate. All right, so we're getting into it. Now, do you guys think the type of meat matters? Whether it's the tail, whether it's the claw, do you guys think it matters?
Yeah, I mean, the tail tastes a little better than the claws, in my opinion, but we would never want to waste anything. So I think, a classic lobster roll is a little bit of everything.
Okay.
So
Classic.
shall I just take a...
Get in there, big old bite. We're all going to watch you eat. It's going to be very comfortable.
Bite.
We're going to stare at you while you take a bite. Is everybody ready? When she bites, we'll all just look at her. It's warm and she didn't even spill. How about that? I'll let them all get a bite before we jump in and ask them about texture and flavor.
You know what you're missing.
Yeah, that's something you don't want to say because there's a lot more of them than us.
Yeah, true.
I'm pretty sure they could overtake us. All right, here we are. Wait for Chef Luke to have a bite here. All right, let's talk about it. What's the first thing you get when you take a bite out of this?
Really, with the warmth, the absolute warmth.
Yeah.
This really, really warm, succulent feel in your mouth.
Okay. Nice warm succulent feel on your mouth. Sounds like we're going out later tonight.
I mean, I have to agree. It's soft, it's warm. I don't know if they just make this.
Now, is this a lobster roll-off, or are we having a speed dating? I'm not sure, because I feel a little uncomfortable now, Chef. I don't know.
I like the simplicity of it. It really is the lobster, whatever they've got in there for the flavor, but there's not much more. I mean, in terms of even looking in, there's nothing else, but I love it. It's simple. It's just true lobster.
Nice, nice. So the nice butteriness on the roll.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Little hint of lemon. You taste the lemon. I got a little lemon whack at the end that I didn't get at the beginning. It's awesome.
Has anyone gotten into the sides that come with the dish?
I'm saving my room for the lobster. I can have sides at home.
There we go. That's all right. She's already apologizing. You didn't do anything wrong. She's giving us a present and then apologizing.
Things make sense, Rachel.
Thank you.
So yeah, I think I might agree. The side dish, if you want it to be tasted with the lobster roll, should be on the lobster roll. What do you guys think? It's for a lobster roll-off competition.
I think we have to get technical and say yeah.
There we go. I think that's a technical. That's a technical foul, possibly. If I had a flag, I would throw it.
But this has got a lot going for it.
Okay, right on. All right. You guys ready to jump into the next one?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Make sure you save enough room here. We've got lobster roll B coming in, and looks like it has a little avocado in it. Is that right?
It does have avocado.
Nice little switch up there. No side dishes.
And the lemon is key.
Lemon is key for you.
Lemon is key for me. I'm liking the lemon just as even a garnish. But...
I've never had it on lobster roll. It's real good.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Chef Luke.
All right, here we go.
This is very exciting.
Let's get a big bite of that. It has a little avocado in it. It's almost got a darker tinge to the color, not the typical mayo, possibly. A little lemon there with it.
A little dill.
Got a lot of dill.
Okay.
Dill, avocado.
I can see the dill in there, the nice fresh dill mixed in with that. Beautiful.
Very nice.
And cool, so it's refreshing.
Beautiful. Beautiful. We'll just take it. So it's got let's talk about this one really quick, guys. What do you think? Mouthful. Sorry.
I like it. It's less traditional. It's got a little more going on, but it's all there. Everything is working in that.
Nice. And Chef, what do you think?
Very bold flavors. Like this one's cold, so it's refreshing. Equally as good as that one. As far as the temperature, it's just totally different.
Nice, nice. I'm gonna try to reach the mic all the way over here. I think I've got enough cord. Final thoughts on that one?
I agree. I mean, after having the warm one, this one felt refreshing, but the flavors on this one are a little more citrusy with that lemon and the dill.
Nice. So it looks like B adds that little citrus to it that kind of adds that freshness onto it. Now, let's jump on to C here so we don't get our stomachs too full before we get in there. Let's jump on to C. Looks like it's on the brioche bun, again, which is a nice choice. Brioche is a butter-made bread. When you have a lobster roll, I think butter's kind of one of the key things you want to have in there with it. And no sides on this one, too. That's good. And you get a frill pick with it. And a lemon twist.
This one already looks like it's just much more sort of lobster, just pulled.
So you said this one looks like it has a lot more lobster.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was mixed up so much.
Okay. So it's not mixed as much, maybe just a lot of fresh lobster meat in there.
Yeah.
It does look fantastic.
Yeah, this one has a lot of lobster.
Okay, a lot of lobster is a good thing.
A lot of lobster's a good thing.
Like there's a whole lobster. Right?
Wow. Show everybody, see if I can see it inside of that. Take a look at this, you guys. Look inside of there. Wow.
Wow.
How about that? That's a party.
Pass it around.
Everybody wants a bite? Absolutely.
All right.
All right, let's take a bite out of this guy and see where we are.
Claw meat, knuckle meat. It's got all the different meats. It's got tail meat. So who's ever put this together, it's got a lot of variety of. Sorry. It's got knuckle meat, claw meat. It's got a great variety of different parts of lobster.
And it looks like we're not wasting our time with these things called vegetables in this one, which is great.
They're overrated.
And it's warm again.
Ah, another warm one. You guys think that temperature is important when having a lobster roll like this?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. It's tough when you have a food competition, though, because to keep things warm, you know, all the way out to the judge, it's kind of hard. So I think we probably got to ask you to not think about the temperature of the food.
It's the flavor.
It's a little tough trying to stick with the flavor of it. Nice, nice.
What's in there that I
All right, here we go.
The bun is like heavily toasted. It's good. There's like a deep underlying flavor that I can't quite put my...
Okay.
Almost woody.
I'm actually dissecting it.
Maybe it's done like in a wood oven type thing to toast a bun possibly or something along those lines?
Could be. Could be some imparting from the grill.
Nice word. Use of the word imparting. No, that worked out pretty well. Here we go. All right, so we'll keep that one in mind. Let's move on here to number D. That's right, number D, because when you do things in order like this, you call them numbers. That's what I do at least.
This one you may not have to cut.
Looks like you got pieces there for everyone.
I like this one. I like a lot because I don't have to cut it.
The chef used a knife enough, right?
Grab that.
Uh-oh. We're falling apart a little bit.
We got it.
Now this looks like a more traditional kind of a New England type roll where it's on almost the white bread, you bun, a lot of little small micro herbs on there I see. Okay, what do you think?
Very different experience with the bread because all the other bread has been very soft and mushy. This is flat and firmer.
Nice. Sorry about that. Nice use of technical terms there, soft and mushy. That's perfect. That's exactly what I would say. Chef, what do you think?
Completely different ratio of lobster to bread. Okay. Like this is a very small amount of bread wrapped around a lot of lobster.
Show these guys so they can see that. You guys check it out. Look how much, it's a lot of lobster here compared to the amount of bread. That's what he's talking about, which is, to me, that's a good thing. Chef, is that a good thing for you?
I'm about to find out.
There we go. All right, here we go. He hasn't taken a bite yet.
But I don't know if there's cilantro maybe in there.
Right.
Something like that.
All right, let's see. What do we think? Chewing. Let's hear you chew.
It's not overpowered by any of the ingredients. It's definitely a little more creamy than the other ones. I think the bread actually is a really good compliment to the way this is constructed.
Beautiful. That sounded really good. Chef, he may have you on that. That was pretty good the way you described that. That was pretty good. You were like, look at the lobster compared to the bread. And he's like, well, the creaminess compared to the alkaline. He did a nice job there. So we've got one more here, it looks like. Again, traditional New England lobster roll served on the white bread. You can obviously see it's been nicely toasted on here. A little herbage on top and a ton of lobster meat on this. I'm looking forward to seeing this one myself. So let's see what we come up with here, guys. You ready? We're going to keep pushing food down your throat.
Not a bad thing.
No, there's a lot of worse things in the world, right? You're doing a great job, miss. Thank you. Make sure you tip your waitress and bartenders. I'll be here all night. Sorry. So this looks like a traditional lobster roll.
Buttered hot dog roll.
That's right.
Looks like we're in Wisconsin.
Again, look at the size
There we go.
of the chunks of
Yes. Can you guys see that? See if you can show up to the crowd. Look at the size of the chunks of meat here compared to some of the other ones we've seen. Just nice big hunks of meat in there. Looking like claw meat, I guess. That would be my best guess. Fantastic. All right, let's get a bite here before I start asking questions and we get our first impressions of this particular lobster roll. How often do you guys eat lobster? A lot? No? Once? Like I've had lobster once in my life? That's all we've had? That's it, huh? Why are you here? What are you doing? She's had it a lot. She's throwing both hands up. She's like, I just had 5 lobsters. You guys didn't even see it. It's kind of one of those traditional New England things. I love lobster. I think it's awesome. And this is one of the best ways to have it. So, first impressions here, before you take that second bite.
Let me take a second bite.
Second bite it is. Chef, you want a second bite too?
No.
All right, go for it.
I get like a lot of toasted butter flavor again, like brown butter. So they really put a lot on the bun and then toast it, which again is totally unique to this lobster.
That's awesome, and it seems like each one of these has been pretty unique to as far as the style goes, right? Let's see if I can make my way. Hey, I can walk over here.
There you go. I feel like the lobster is a little bit sweeter on this one, but chewier.
All right. A little bit chewier, a little bit sweeter. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds fantastic. All right, guys, so what I want to do is we're going to let each one of the chefs come up from each restaurant, from each establishment, while you guys finish munching here. And without giving anything away, they're going to give you a pitch, just to tell you maybe what they think makes the best lobster roll. That's probably the best way to do it. What do you think, Rachel? There it is. I'm trying to get you tips, by the way. I was asking everybody to throw. She's got a jar set up. All right, guys, so let's get it started here. I'm going to pull up my list and make sure we got everybody here. Or, Justin, why don't you come on over here? We'll do your first one right here. Here we go, guys. Give it up for Chef Justin from Ford Fish Market right here. Thank you for participating tonight. We really appreciate it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks for coming out and being the man to make it happen. So, tell us, what do you think makes the best lobster roll without giving anything away?
Without giving anything away, I think using fresh Maine lobster meat.
Hang on a second. Can't nobody see you? Hide behind the sign. Come on over here. Look, here we go. Let's talk to the judges right here. Tell them what you think.
Using fresh Maine lobster meat that's cooked every day and never frozen. And the just not doing too much with it, maybe just a little. Well, I'm not supposed to give anything away, right?
That's all right.
Not doing too much with it, and I think that's pretty much it. Let the lobster speak for itself.
Let the lobster speak for itself. And tell us, why should we come down to Fjord Fish Market and check out what you got going on?
We only use responsibly sourced, antibiotic-free seafood. All of our seafood comes in from either Boston or Fulton Fish Market. We get it 3 times a week. All our fish comes in whole. It's all cut by hand, never by machine. I think we're just about.
That's perfect. And make sure you check them out right there, Fjord Fish Market. Chef, thank you for participating. We appreciate it. Some good tips there with it. So let's go. All right, Chef, come on over here. We got one more coming over. Here we go. Chef Dubé from Cava. She's fantastic. Chef, how are we doing tonight? You think everything's looking all right for you?
Very good.
Very good?
Yes.
All right. All right. Are you a little nervous? And there's people watching us.
Of course.
They're all looking at us.
I know, I see it.
Okay, just letting you, like all of them.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. So tell me, without giving anything away, what makes, in your opinion, the best lobster roll on the planet?
I use a fresh lobster, cooked daily basis. I use all the piece of the lobster, not put it away anything. And whatever you use a fresh vegetables, and a fresh, nice and lime aliolio. And in the bread, you gotta use a nice bread with a little bit tiny butter.
All right, easy. That was a lot of hints there, So tell us about Cava. What's going on?
Well, Cava has been with New Canaan for 11 years almost, and we have a very nice welcome for all New Canaan's people.
All right.
And I'm very happy to be here, and just check us out.
There we go. I don't think I've ever met a nicer chef in my life. Give it up for her, guys. She's doing a great job over here. All right, here we go. So we got 2. Let's see who I can find. All right, come on up. Let's do it. All right, here we go. From Silvermine, here we are. We're going to talk about his best interpretation of a lobster roll without giving anything away, Chef. All right, here we go. So tell him about it.
Okay, fresh lobster, great roll, and fresh ingredients. Keep it simple so you know what you're eating. That's the way I like to cook every day.
Beautiful. I love it. Now tell us about Silvermine Market. What's going on? What do you guys got happening right now?
We got a lot. We just finished a kitchen renovation. We were closed for a month here and there, but we just reopened, and we're introducing pizza into our menu starting after Labor Day.
Wow. Sounds awesome. That's it. You didn't give anything away. You did a great job there. Guys, give it up for him right here. Silvermine Market, they're doing a great job. We appreciate it. Let's see how it lobster rolls out. Huh? How about that? Lobster puns. I finally figured out whenever you do these competitions, you should never walk up and go, yeah, I use 3-day-old ingredients. I try to buy the cheapest, most frozen lobster I can find. And I don't think we find anybody that says stuff like that. All right, here we are. Sandy, where you at? Come on up here. Here we are. Give it up for him right here. How are you, buddy? All right, Baldanza. I've had the toughest time. Baldanza. Baldanza. I'm from the South. What do you want from me? I say y'all. All right, here we go. So, what, in your opinion, without giving anything away, you've heard the question, makes the best lobster roll?
Well, lobster, just as any food that we serve in the restaurant, sustainability is important. Our lobster comes in from Maine, from Little Cranberry Lobster Fishery.
Tell them about that, because you told me a little bit about that place, and I love it.
Well, they've been around for a long time. They believe in sustainability, and the way they follow that rule, any lobster that comes in, it's a female that has eggs, they throw it back.
That's awesome.
We get our fish in every morning. We get our fish from New Wave Seafood in Stanford. We prepare our lobsters fresh in the morning. We shuck them, and we serve them warm.
Well, there are multiple warm ones. It's okay. We're not judging temperature.
And we believe in just clean, natural food. All our food in our restaurant is organic, and our seafood follows along the same lines.
That's awesome, because that's what it should be when you get great seafood, in my personal opinion. Guys, give it up for him right here. Sandy from Baldanza, right? What? I'm sorry. What is wrong with you? I'm sorry. I apologize. Baldanza, right there. And I think we're... All right, so we lost one from Fishtales, but I happen to know the chef there. He's a great guy. That's right, he did. Well, I can't say that. Oh, he's making lobster sliders over at his place tonight, so make sure you check him out. All right, so why don't we give the judges 2 or 3 minutes here to kind of congregate and come up with what the winner's going to be, and we'll announce it in just a second for each category. You guys, hang tight. Thank you, guys. Fantastic job. Fantastic job. So we're going to talk about some winners. And here we go. Chef's on the phone over there. I'm sure her restaurant's burning down or something. No. Oh, well, I hope not, but she's on the phone. So let's talk about it. So we have some categories here. So here we go. You ready? In the category of best looking, the winner is Baldanza. Come on up and grab this award. Here we go. There you go. Great job. We appreciate it. That was a lot of fun. Nice job. Great looking roll. All right. The next category is the best balance of flavors. Now, guys, really quick, before we announce this category, tell everybody what you looked for in this particular category. Because I think balance of flavors is something that kind of gets tossed around a little bit. What do you think you're looking for the best in here?
Luke could probably answer it better, but when I was thinking of the merging of all those flavors, there was a couple there that had a lot of stuff going on, and some of it worked really, really well together. Others worked pretty good together. I was thinking about what was so complex, but it made perfect sense once it was in my mouth.
Right. Chef, what do you think?
I mean, it had the avocado, which was creamy. It had high acid.
We haven't said who it was yet.
Oh, sorry.
That's what makes it the best. That's all right. No, go ahead.
It had multiple textures.
There we go.
It had a lot of acid, which is really important when you're eating something really fatty and rich. So.
Right. A great flavor, I think, starts with balancing acids out. And to that is going to be Fishtales. And they're not here to accept the award, but on their behalf, I'll take it because I am the best balance of flavor. Now, the next category is the meatiest. I don't know how much explanation we need here, but let's just go ahead and get a quick explanation of what we look for in the meatiest lobster roll.
It was the fattest. You said we couldn't make any fat jokes.
Well, just not about me.
The meatiest. I mean, huge chunks of meat on this amazing roll. It stood for itself.
I think the category speaks for itself. And in that category is Silvermine Market. You guys took the win. Awesome job. Come on up here and grab this award. Here we go. There you go. Congratulations. Thanks for participating. We really, truly appreciate it. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right. The next category we have is the most classic lobster roll. For my opinion, the most classic New England style lobster roll. Chef, what do you think is the best way to describe that?
I mean, it had multiple layers of butter. It had a buttery bun. It had the lobster was buttery. It was on the split top bun, which is classic. So
see, that's a classic New England lobster roll for you. It's just the butter.
Huge chunks of lobster.
Huge chunks of lobster, classic buttered roll, and in that category is Fjord Fish Market. You guys win the best classic lobster roll. Where are you at? Where are we at? There he is. Here we go. Wow. All right, Chef. Congratulations. Thank you very much for participating. We appreciate it. And of course, that leaves the final category, the best of the best when it comes down to lobster rolls tonight. And in that category, the winner is going to be Cava for winning best of the best. Here we go, Chef. Come on up. It's good. That was a delicious lobster roll. Here we are. Here's your award. There we go. Stand right here beside me real quick. Guys, tell her what you think separated hers to be best of the best compared to the others.
It had to have been that bread. I mean, the way it was all put together, it was just phenomenal.
Nice job. Chef, what do you think?
Yeah, the bread was perfectly wrapped around the lobster. It was just a really smart dish.
Nice balance, I think, was the way it goes. Chef, great job. Thanks for participating. We really appreciate it. Hey, thank you guys all for coming out and checking out the official Lobster Roll-Off to kick off Taste of the Town here in New Canaan. We appreciate you coming out. Enjoy. Hey, there you have it, guys. What a fun time to have out here in New Canaan for Taste of the Town, the Lobster Roll-Off to kick off the entire event tonight. We had a great turnout, a great crowd hanging out with us, and even better, some great food. And capped off with awesome people. I don't know what to say. It was such a fun event. I look forward to having a chance to do it again next year. We'll see you next time. Hi, my name is Chef Plum. I like the beach. I like beverages. I like to hang out. No, that's not what you wanted, right?